At the moment, I do think it is the climate change challenge. It's not only a challenge for our industry, but it's a challenge for all industries and the people as such in the world. So I think this is a major leap for us to solve the challenges we have. So although the maritime industry may not today represent a large part of the greenhouse gases emitted, we have to take our share and our responsibility to do what we can to reduce our emissions as well. So, and there's a lot of things we need to work on that topic. It's not an easy way forward because we have to get all countries all together in one solution. One might say that that is not going to happen, but I think we should aim for that still, not leave that vision behind that we have to include all. Well, there are a lot of measures that are under debate, and one should be very careful about indicating that is one silver bullet here. There are several ways and means that we have to go around to actually solve the challenge on the market-based mechanisms. Norwegian Shipowners Association have worked quite substantially over the last years, and we have concluded that our favorable solution, and we have to be honest about that, this is our favorable solution, is a kind of a levy system combined with a compensation fund, where the fund should be allocated differentiated. A share of the fund should absolutely go to developing countries because they absolutely need help, also financial help, to move forward. But we still also need funding to develop the new technologies, the new ideas, the ideas that we maybe haven't seen yet to the full extent, and that needs quite a lot of money. And for us for the industry to actually make that big leap, we need some funding assistance as well to make that big change that we need to take. So that's why we think that this compensation fund should be differentiated in allocations, also for industry development as well as developing countries. And I will actually pay a lot of attention on that specific topic tomorrow morning, and not only on the paper as such, but rather the thinking around the paper and some of the conclusions that are within the paper. I don't think that we should consider anything as unlikely. It must be rowing or a multi-purpose sculler. Except from that, I think that we should have an enormous open mind and not be too narrow-minded. And that's why we want regulations that set a target, but the way of getting there should not be stated in any kind of regulation, because the industry needs to be creative. We need substantial innovation and R&D to solve our challenges. That is not only on the greenhouse gas side, but also in all environmental topics. We need to consider what we are doing in a completely different way. And in doing that, we can't be narrow-minded and say that something is unlikely, except rowing boats. Oh, I followed green ship technology for quite many years at the moment, and I find it to be one of the major sites, events where the industry, the regulators, the technology providers, manufacturers, everyone that is concerned and about our industry is able to sit down and discuss, share our point of views, maybe share some frustrations, but also share some good stories, share our views on technologies, on the regulations. So I think this is an extremely important event in that context, and it has developed to be one of the major events on the environmental management for the maritime industry. So I think this is a very good event.